The unthinkable silence. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing someone you love has vanished without a trace. No calls, no messages, no warning, just an unbearable silence that gnaws at your soul. Sarah Mitchell, a vibrant 19-year-old psychology student, never imagined that her disappearance in 2018 would send shockwaves through her small town of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. What happened to Sarah? Was it a kidnapping, a planned escape, or something darker lurking beneath the surface? Keep watching as we delve into a haunting true crime story that will make you question everything about the people around you. The last time anyone saw her, Sarah Mitchell wasn't just another college student. She was kind, intelligent, and full of life. Her dreams of becoming a counselor to help people with their struggles reflected her heart. On March 14, 2018, she stayed late at the university library, preparing for exams. Around 10:30 p.m., Sarah texted her roommate, heading back now. See you soon? But Sarah never made it home. No one heard from her again. Her family, friends, and even the entire town of Carlisle plunged into panic. The police were alerted immediately, but there were no signs of struggle. Her car was found parked at the library, and her phone was turned off. It was as though she had vanished into thin air. The first glimmer of hope, or was it? A week later, a breakthrough came from an unlikely source: a gas station security camera, 20 miles from town. The footage showed a young woman walking alongside an unknown man. Sarah's face was hard to make out, but there was no mistaking her distress. She looked terrified, constantly glancing around. Her steps hurried as if she were desperately trying to escape something. But who was this man? Why was Sarah with him? And why hadn't she tried to scream for help? The chilling uncertainty of it all sent waves of fear through her family. Sarah had no known enemies, no reason to run away. But this footage suggested something far darker was unfolding. The hidden messages. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a horrifying truth. Sarah had been receiving unsettling anonymous messages for months leading up to her disappearance. What had started as strange compliments escalated into threats. One message, in particular, stood out: "You can't hide from me forever." But why didn't Sarah report it? Why hadn't she told anyone about the growing sense of fear and paranoia that had been creeping into her life? Could someone she knew be behind it? Then, a revelation came from her best friend, Emily Carter. Emily revealed a deeply troubling secret. Sarah had been seeing someone before her. Disappearance aider Leonard Hayes, a psychology professor at the university. What seemed like a brief relationship had turned into something much more sinister. Sarah feared that someone had been following her, and she believed it might be related to Dr. Hayes, but the two had ended things weeks before. Or so Sarah thought. The professor's dark secret. Dr. Hayes denied any involvement, claiming his relationship with Sarah was strictly professional. But when the police dug into his alibi, things didn't add up. He claimed to be grading papers at home the night Sarah vanished, but a witness said they had seen him at a bar near the library. Was Dr. Hayes hiding something? Could he have been involved in Sarah's disappearance? Or was there another, more twisted connection? The cabin in the woods. Then came a chilling anonymous phone call from a payphone that led the investigators to a hidden cabin deep in the woods, 30 miles away. Inside, they found evidence that sent chills down their spines. Sarah's necklace, strands of her hair, and photographs taken without her knowledge. The walls of the cabin were covered with notes and clippings about Sarah, but the most horrifying discovery was a blood-stained piece of clothing hidden under a loose floorboard. The DNA confirmed it was Sarah's. The truth was closer than anyone realized. A new suspect emerges. As the case seemed to be growing colder, another potential suspect emerged: Daniel Rivers, a former inmate with a history of stalking women. He had recently moved to town, and his car resembled the one seen in the gas station footage. When police arrested him, Daniel confessed to obsessing over Sarah, but in a chilling twist, he claimed he wasn't the one who had taken her. "You're looking in the wrong place," he whispered in his interrogation. "He's still out there, watching all of us." The cold case. Until the breakthrough. The case grew colder by the day. Months passed with no sign of Sarah, but just when it seemed all hope was lost, a hiker stumbled upon something that would change everything. A hidden bunker high in the mountains. Inside, they found Sarah Halib, but barely recognizable, chained to a wall. She was physically and emotionally shattered, unable to speak clearly. When authorities arrived, the truth came crashing down, and the world learned just how horrific Sarah's ordeal had been. The monster who was right under their nose. Sarah's captor was someone no one ever suspected, someone she trusted completely. Adam Carter, Emily's older brother, had been secretly obsessed with Sarah for years. A respected member of the community, Adam had constructed the bunker to imprison Sarah, believing that if he kept her away from the world, she would eventually fall in love with him. The community was left in shock. How could someone so familiar, so close, be capable of such a monstrous act? How many times had Adam been seen as a hero while he was living a twisted double life? Adam was arrested, and the small town of Carlisle was left to grapple with the dark truth. Sarah's story became a national sensation, raising awareness about stalking, obsession, and the hidden dangers that can be lurking in plain sight. Today, Sarah uses her voice. Today, Sarah Mitchell is an advocate for victims of stalking and abduction, using her harrowing experience to raise awareness and help others who may be in similar situations. Her voice echoes as a beacon of hope for those who feel trapped and voiceless. But for Sarah, the nightmare never truly ends. The haunting memories of her time in captivity linger, a constant reminder that sometimes the monsters aren't lurking in the dark, they're walking among us, smiling, pretending to be just like everyone else. The truth can be closer than you think. As you reflect on Sarah's chilling story, ask yourself, could someone you know harbor such dark secrets? Could someone you trust be hiding a dangerous obsession? We never truly know the depths of others' minds. What do you think? Could you recognize the signs? Could you be in danger without even knowing it? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you've ever experienced anything that made you question someone close to you. Share this story to raise awareness about the hidden dangers that can be lurking right under your nose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more haunting true crime stories. You never know whose story we might uncover next. It could be someone closer than you think.